Welcome to Fallout 76, this is Jim. In this video we're going to take a look at the Raider Lodge, which is a brand new prefab we have here in the game. It is on the Season 18 Season Pass, bonus page 1 for 200 tickets. At the same time we're going to do a camp tour of this Raider Lodge. Let's go ahead and we're going to go to our Season 18 Season Pass. Bonus page 1. It'll cost you 200 tickets to claim. Let's go ahead and inspect it. Keep your raiding spoils safe in your very own Raider Lodge. Pretty cool looking. Now if you do choose to claim it, you go ahead and you go to your build menu here. It'll be right here under miscellaneous structures. As you can see, looks pretty cool looking. 5 concrete, 5 steel, and 3 wood to craft. Of course, we can only build 1 per camp because it takes up a good size. Now, if you do take a look at this, it is very similar to another type of lodge we have here in the game. It is right down here. This is the Hunter's Lodge. Extremely similar. Now, of course, this Hunter's Lodge is for sale in the Atomic Shop right now in a bundle. Let's take a look at that real quick before we carry on. It's been in the shop for, I would say, almost a month, if not a month. Right down here. It is the Fallout First Rip Dare Encrypted Hunter's Retreat bundle. And there is the lodge right there. The Hunter's Lodge. Pretty cool. So I'll be honest with you guys. It was fairly easy to place down the lodge itself. But putting items inside and on the balcony of this thing was very difficult. It was not easy at all. Let's go ahead and we'll take a little kind of glance on the outside of it. Again, very similar to the Hunter's Lodge, but it, has its own kind of unique kind of a, raider kind of a appeal to it, for sure. I was going to make a video just showing it plain, but I thought, you know what, let's do a camp tour at the same time. So why not, right? That way there you guys can come up with some ideas yourself. Alright. So this is where I have it here in the map. I find it's very flat in around this area right here. You don't get attacked all that very often, I find anyway. As you can see, it's fairly flat. Okay, starting on the outside here. Got a little barricade with a nice little warning here. Property is condemned, no trespassing. Pretty cool. And of course, those of you who know me and know my other camp tours, I like to kind of keep it player friendly as possible because I know people, people only have so much time in the day. And when they're going around people's camps, the last thing you want to do is look for a player's vendor or even their shelter for daily, weekly challenges. They just want to go get in, get out. Most people anyway. So I have a couple lights out here because it can get pretty dark out here at times, but we have a little stash box, of course. We have a couple water coolers for, whoever wants to pop by. We have so these are the Blue Ridge Caravan vendors, and these are off the Season 18 Season Pass as well, also on bonus page 1. Let's take a look at that real quick before we continue on, just so I can show you, just to keep you the questions. They are right here. I believe these were 50 tickets, I believe. Basically just like any other vendor. Just like a Blue Ridge Caravan kind of look to it. It's pretty sharp looking, I think. Added a couple of light posts here, another vendor, some more water coolers, another stash box on this side, because you have a couple people, person could be here, they can just kind of stand here and grab their stash. They can just kind of stand in one spot basically without having to move too much. it's something that they like or whatever, they can check their own stash to see if they have it, you know, go back to the vendor kind of deal, right? Also have our Sacred Mothman Tomb, you know, for anyone who wants to use it. Pretty good buff there. Got a couple of camp resources out here. We have a nice little shelter spot right down here. Pretty tucked in right there. Looks pretty nice there, actually. Fine. Pretty easy. A couple flags, a couple banners up there. Really like the kind of the look of it, how they have the railing, they have this barbed wire, right? This is all part of it. Guys remember, I think it was maybe season 16 or 17, I can't remember, but we had these bow and arrows and the odd axes or two that you can kind of put into, you know, side of things. So I put a couple arrows there, which is pretty cool. I really like that they came up with that. I think it's been asked for quite some time. And then when you come up here, they actually have these car doors here. That is like so cool. I really like the look of that. Of course, the barbed wire goes right up these posts here. Every post has the barbed wire. Pretty sharp. Now that's just mole rat chimes. I put that there, of course. The items on this platform are really hard to put in because they kept on kind of wanting to go to the second floor for some reason. Even though I tried to put mats down to keep it from happening, but I was able to kind of keep these here, so I said, you know what, they're staying here. Got a little banjo here in case he wants to get that buff. We have our little pet lizard, Farfel. Coming out of the little cage there. He's going to sunbathe a little bit there. We have our punch card machine. We have our doorbell. Now this door, this is the Iron Mountain Anvil door. I think it looks really good on this place, like really good. Fits in there perfect. I have tried other doors and they all don't fit here, but this one here fits perfectly. And I think just the way with the bars and everything is just perfect. Looks absolutely, it's the same kind of look of the wood at the same time. I think it looks fantastic. First we get a bunch of blood splatter. I just love it. Love the blood splatter. Got these cages, season 17 season pass. The butterfly sanctuary here, making us some acid. Pretty cool. Let's head inside here. First we have the old blood-stained rug. And this is where all the crafting kind of goes. So there's a just like the arrows, we have these axes. So I think it was season 16 we got these, and I think they look really sharp. Get a couple of mounted items here up on the wall. Pretty cool. A little owlet up there, pretty cool. A little fleshy bones there. So we have our chemistry workbench there. We have our brewing station. We have our fermenter over here. The old military cryofuel, the old OG one. We have a little stack of wood. And I was thinking of a good spot to put a cooking stove, and I was able to put this right here. I tried to kind of straighten it out, but it won't let me. But you know what? I thought it looked pretty cool there. When you actually kind of interact with it, he kind of almost sits on the little pile of wood somewhat. I think it looks pretty cool right there. I tried to get like a little bonfire going, trying to merge it in there, but it wouldn't let me. Because we have a bunch of cash to burn. You never know we're going to need that, right? Because we all got all kinds over there. Got some more crafting items here. On this side here, we have the military weapons workbench, I should say. Military workbench, right on, Jim. Raiders armor workbench. So this is another workbench that we get off the season 18 season pass as well. Let's take a look at that real quick, just so I can show you. Where is it here? May have passed it. Oh, right there, yeah. So, page 3, this guy right here, Raider Armor Workbench. That bad boy right there. Yeah, it looks pretty sharp. I had this in the Happy Halloween camp tour that I made just last week. Get a nice little spot right there when I'm, you know, those of you who know my plans of every camp is usually very functional, so I'm at a workbench and I have, you know, I can access all my stuff just by standing in one spot kind of deal. Same thing over here, just access everything. That's the way I like it. The lights were really hard to place. These lights here were really hard to place in the walls. They kept, even though it looked flat, they're really hard to place in those positions. I couldn't place anything along here for some reason. But it works. Yes, it works. Even this sign wasn't hard to place, to be honest with you. It was quite something. Alright, let's hit up the stairs here. I like how the stairs are kind of uneven, you know, not, you know, kind of worn out. So we do have some camp resources on this section here. Again, it's just a little platform, not a whole lot to it. Try to fit as much of it as I could. We have that fan up there, the all-wall fan. A couple candy machines. We got back to season 11. Of course, we have our company tea machine, our coffee machine. Little cookie jar, of course, my favorite table. Fits in everywhere as we go. We got this Raider 4-post bed. I can't remember where I got that bad boy from. Nice blood splatter, another axe there. Just, yeah, I love those things. Right, there's the games cupboard that we just got last week. Of course, it's on sale on the Atomic Shop as well. And we got these board games we got in Season 17 Season Pass. You just kind of throw them out as well, might as well, right? Some more water coolers here. It wasn't too bad placing things on this particular level, this little deck here, so I kind of fit everything here in a nice little corner. Of course, we have our fusion core generator right here. This is the box style. So you see how much smaller it is from the OG one. Just kind of fits in there nice, and you can just power everything up. We have our kind of our clear weather station, fusion core recharger, popcorn machine, tin, weenie wagon there, motorized butter churn, so everything just kind of powers right here. Just that needs a wire. Because we have the old nodding donkey up here. We have our Deathclaw slow cooker up here, because why not, right? Why not? I like how, going back to the prefab, I like how I have these chains. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's very well done. Like, the way they have the chains kind of bunched up like that. I think it looks pretty cool. And they have these sheets of metal. Right? And another little thing here. See the little, the bones. Now, the corpse there, kind of hanging over the other side. I was going to mention that when I was down below, but I want to come up here to see it. But it looks really sharp. Really sharp. So that's part of the prefab. Pretty cool. Couple posts here as well. Like how they have the tires here. Looks really sharp. Kind of like the concrete of dirt filled in. Couple more camp resources. We have the old Myler steamer, pemmican collector, water boiler, kind of tucked in the corner, just perfect. Now again, there is a set of stairs that goes up here, but we'll go check that out on the other side. But I just kind of blocked that off with that steamer. But as you can see, it's pretty sharp. I didn't bother putting a door up here. Just kind of left it as is. When you look at the ceiling at this place, again, just a bunch of tarps, right? Sails, whatever you want to call them. Looks pretty awesome. You can put stuff up there like lights or whatever you wish. I was able to do that, but it doesn't really look good because sometimes it'll attach it to like kind of mid-air kind of deal. Like, you know, almost as if there was something there. So just an FYI on that. Get this side here kind of broken away. I like the look of it. I like the look of that blanket kind of taking up that door frame. Yeah, it looks really sharp. Like real broken down style of the old Hunter's Lodge, basically. I did throw this light out here. It doesn't give off a whole lot of light. We have our ammo converter, but you do have these little set of stairs. I actually never even noticed this until I had it all decorated. Then I came out here and I was trying to put something right here. Something else other than this, and I'm thinking, what is going on? But I said, oh, there's a set of stairs here, or a little ramp. So I was like, oh, this is a good spot for a bathroom. So we put a toilet here, bathtub, TV, why not, right? We can do whatever we want here in our own camp. Pretty sharp. Pretty hard to put something out on this little landing here, but he fit there perfectly. All right. Now, if you do kind of take a look out here, so these are the set of stairs come out from the other side. And of course, I have the Myler steamer kind of up there, but it has this little platform that I just noticed as well earlier. And it has this little decoration. This decoration is part of the prefab, by the way, if you guys are wondering. But I tried to place something here and it wouldn't let me because these stairs were blocking it. Just an FYI. And of course, there's our shelter down there. That looks pretty cool. So we have the old symptomatic here. We have a junkyard fountain. We're not near any sources of water here. We have our good old Pack Robin. Being a good boy. Brewing vat fits out there just perfectly, actually. Of course, we have this cage up here with another skeleton in it. It's kind of hanging there, pretty sharp. Part of the prefab again is this little railing here. Love it, with the blood on it, love it. Totally love it. Sheets of metal just kind of put in the right amount of spots. You know what I mean? We have our new Coca-Cola Collectron. The OG one. Let's grab these bottles. A couple other camp resources out here. Rainwater collector. Such. Yeah, there's the other side of it here. You get the odd chicken, the odd possum around here, but it looks pretty sharp. I would say if you want an alternative to the clean Hunter's Lodge that you can get in the Atomic Shop, this one here is a pretty good variant. And it really matches, you know, with the wastelandy kind of look. And of course, you could do with it whatever you want. You can make it like a Blue Ridge headquarters too, even though, you know, if it says Raiders, who cares? You do whatever you want. But I think it looks pretty sharp. And again, let's take a look at the camp budget with all this stuff here. So with all that stuff, as you can see, I think I'm just a little bit under 50% with all this stuff in here. Pretty sharp. And something I forgot to mention here, they do have these, along this front porch, they do have the tires with the spikes, right? I kind of have this stuff blocking it, but it has the sheet metal with the tires and the spikes. And they have it on this side as well. See that? Pretty cool, eh? Pretty cool. And there's something very similar on the Season 18 Season Pass. And you can almost kind of incorporate it at the same time if you wish. It's this guy here on page 2, the sheet metal barricade. Go ahead and inspect that. Very, very similar, as you can see, the sheet metal with the tires with the spikes. You can almost kind of put these hand in hand. And the same thing with this Blue Ridge pit stop guard post. You can almost do that at the same time if you want, as the same kind of look. So you can make it like a little outpost or headquarters, whatever you want to do. Yeah, I love the look of this guy. I don't know if I'm going to keep him forever, but as I just mentioned, you know, it's that I do a camp tour at the same time just to show people, you know, what some ideas what you can put in it. So there you guys go. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and share when you get the chance. It really helps me out. I'd like to thank my channel members, Artistically Arranged, Boogaloo Bronson, Michael Edwards, Nigel Wiffen, Heather, Whitetribe, Robco, Mr. Shelton, Drake Stamps, Not Me But Me, Yes Me That's Me, G3K. Thank you all so very much. And I hope you all have a nice day.